Relatives, friends and well-wishers of my mother, thank you for being here. First of all, I thank you, Lawrence, and you, Genevieve, for all you have done for our dearest matriarch. Any child can say, I wouldn't be here if it were not for my mother. In my case, it has a very unique and special meaning, and is true in more ways than one. In a nutshell, Terry, for that is how I heard her referred to ever since I was an infant, introduced me to a beautiful and loving Belgian family, to the hospitable land of Belgium and Western Europe generally, to opportunities for study and travel that would have been unimaginable otherwise. Thanks to my mother, I now appreciate the finer points of roasted guinea fowl with chestnut puree and cranberry sauce, the perils of going for a grand slam in bridge, the skill required to make 7-letter words in Scrabble, even in 2 languages, and the heavenly sounds of Furelese. She also demonstrated to me how a peach can be eaten with knife and fork, something I have never been able to perform with her dexterity. It's not easy. Try it. I kid you not. Terry loved reading. You cannot imagine her without her books and her library. In the words of Shakespeare, me, poor man, my library was dukedom large enough. Shakespeare was indeed a particular favorite of hers, and in what follows I shall attempt to share with you my view of my mother using the immortal words of the author of The Tempest. Her love of music was legendary. To quote the bard, in sweet music is such art, killing care and grief of heart, fall asleep or hearing die. My mother had lovely hands, flower soft, of exquisite aspect. As the poet says, a seeming mermaid steers the silken tackle swell with the touches of those flower-soft hands. Her love of Belgium and its people are best expressed in Shakespeare's words, "O wonder, how many goodly creatures are here. How beauteous mankind is, O brave new world, that such people in it." Terry was an optimist and saw good in everything. Life for her always had an upside, the proverbial silver lining. As old Will says, and this our life exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. I'm sure many of you would like to know more about Terry's life. Indeed, so would I. As the man from Stratford-upon-Avon put it, I long to hear the story of your life, which must captivate the ear strangely. It is perhaps debatable whether my mother was larger than life, but she definitely had thoughts that were larger than life. Wild dreams, flights of fancy, ambitious schemes. That was my mum. The bearded actor of the Globe said it best, we are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. And so, Mummy, Terry, Tahira Therese, Madame Edouard Cuvelier, we say good night. May flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Adieu.